as it can be. Seems everybody's bugging me. I thought for once it'd go my way. It just ain't been my day. Nothing's coming easily. Oh, 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 and up, can only go up from here and up, where the clouds gonna clean up, slowly but up from here. I'm going up, I'm going up, I'm going up, 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 I'm going up. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah,
Woo! Let's go, Canucks fans. It's going to be a good draft today. Woo! Let's make sure we're being nice to those bartenders, guys.
8 o'clock on Friday night, I'm still at home. And all my girls just keep on blowing up my phone. Say, come on, it ain't worth the pain. Do what you gotta do to forget his name. Now there's only one thing left for me to do. Sit on my favorite dress in sky-high silver boots. And take the meal one last time and kiss the past goodbye. What I really needed now is a double shot of crown. Chase that disco ball around till I don't remember. Going till they cut me off. Wanna get a little lost in the noise, in the lights. And hey, bartender, we're going high tonight to the party and the music and the true collides. Bring it till its memory fades away. Hey, bartender. Tonight I let a stranger pull me on the floor. Spin me round and buy a couple more. But before it goes too far, I let him down easy. 'Cause tonight it's all about dancing with the girls to the DJ. Put that song on replay. What I really needed now is a double shot of crown. Chase that disco ball around till I don't remember. Going till they cut me off. Wanna get a little lost in the noise, in the lights. Hey, bartender, I'm going high tonight to the party and the music and the true collides. Bring it till your memory fades away. Hey, bartender. I'm feeling that buzz on the radio rack. Ain't no way I'm gonna tell you to stop. So pour that thing up to the top. I'm coming in hot. Hey, bartender.
Yeah, Ruben.
Oh, oh, yeah. What I really needed now is a double shot of crown. Chase that disco ball around till I don't remember. Going till they cut me off. Wanna get a little lost in the noise, in the lights. Hey, bartender, I'm going high tonight to the party and the music and the truth collides. Bring it till his memory fades away. Hey, bartender. Hey, bartender.
Thank you, thank you.
It ain't my fault, so don't blame me. I swear I just came here to unwind and have one drink. The way it looks, hey, what you think? This Cabernet has a way of vanishing on me. There's a hole in the bottle, ruby red I'm sipping on. There's a hole in the bottle, leaking all this wine, and it's already empty. It ain't even supper time. Honey, no, I don't miss him. In fact, it's in my mind. There's a hole in my bottle of wine. Woo! Let's go! Come on! Hey, hey. I went and got a new one. The other one was broken. Now this one's halfway gone, and it's barely even open. There's a hole in the bottle, leaking all this wine, and it's already empty. It ain't even supper time. Honey, no, I don't miss him. In fact, it's in my mind. There's a hole in the bottle of wine. You may ask me where it's going, but I can't even find the hole in my bottle of wine. Thank you, thank you. Just when I thought I got him to fall in love with Tennessee, I should have known better than to take him back to Abilene. And I put him right back in her arms. I wasn't a match for that kind of sport. She's from Texas, I can tell by the way he's two-stepping round the room. Judging by the smile that's written on his face, there's nothing I can do. He doesn't take a crystal ball to see. A cowboy always finds a way to leave. Drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell. Well, guess he forgot about the Smoky Mountain rain. Them ain't tunes of Memphis blues we used to sing. And he always loved Amarillo by morning. I should have taken that as a warning. He's from Texas, I can tell by the way she's two-stepping round the room. And judging by the smile that's written on his face, there's nothing I can do. It doesn't take a crystal ball to see. A cowboy always finds a way to leave. Drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell. When I'm eastbound and down and I can't help but cry, 'cause that 140 gets lonelier with every mile. I know I'll never be the one gonna change, 'cause his heart still belongs to the Lone Star State. She's from Texas, I can tell by the way he's two-stepping around the room. And judging by the smile that's written on his face, there's nothing I can do. No, it doesn't take a crystal ball to see. A cowboy always finds a way to leave. Drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell. No, drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. Just when I thought
or Spotify.
I've cursed on a Sunday, I've cheated and I lied, and I've fallen down from grace a few too many times. But I find only redemption when I put this courage to ride, roll the windows down and turn up the tide. Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get an amen? Feels like the Holy Ghost is running through ya when I play the highway FM, and I found my soul revival, singing every single verse. Yeah, I guess that's my joy. When Hank leaves a serpent and Cash leads a choir, it gets my cold heart burning and hotter than a ring of fire. This wonderful world gets heavy, and I need to find my escape. I just keep the wheels rolling, radio scrolling, till my sins wash away. Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get an amen? Feels like the Holy Ghost is running through ya when I play the highway FM, and I found my soul revival, singing every single verse. Yeah, I guess that's my Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get an amen? Feels like the Holy Ghost is running through ya when I play the highway FM, and I found my soul revival, singing every single verse. Yeah, I guess that's my joy. Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get an amen? Feels like the Holy Ghost is running through ya when I play the highway FM, and I found my soul revival, singing every single verse. Yeah, I guess that's my joy. Yeah, I guess that's my church. Yeah, I guess that's my church.
Amen, Canucks fans.
Where my red light ladies at? I ain't never been to Bobby's outside. No, I can't swing that sweet champagne. I'd rather drink beer all night in a tavern or a honky tonk or a four-wheel drive tailgate. you treated me right. You strung me along for far too long, 'cause I never gave up a fight. Until now, it's gonna hit you hard till you see stars. I'm gonna put you through a world of hurt. Oh, I don't believe in getting even, but getting what you deserve. Oh my, and oh my, oh. Mama always told me I should play nice. She didn't know you when she gave me advice. I'm through with you. You're hungry, I like to burn. Bottle of the ashes to mash the urn. I'm through with you, la-di-da. Don't wanna be here just for fun. Don't wanna be under your thumb. All I wanna be is instead. You crossed the line too many times. I'm gonna put you in your place. Play with dynamite, don't be surprised when I blow up in your face. Oh my, and oh my, oh. Mama always told me that I should play nice. She didn't know you when she gave me advice. I'm through with you. You're breath I like to burn. Bottle of the ashes to mash the urn. I'm through with you, la-di-da. Don't wanna be here just for fun. Don't wanna be under your thumb. All I wanna be is in bed with your selfish ways and all the games you play. I'm through with you and everything you say. Yeah. Go move it. Time. Let's go. Mama told me that I should play nice. She didn't know you when she gave me that advice. Mama told me that I should play nice. She didn't know you when she gave me that advice. I'm through with you. You're one breath I like to burn. Bottle of the ashes to mash the urn. I'm through with you, la-di-da. Don't wanna be here just for fun. Don't wanna be under your thumb. All I wanna be is in bed. And all I wanna be is done. Done. And oh, yeah. Wanna be done. So done. So done. So done.
Canucks fans! Canucks fans, make some noise for the Josephine Walker Band. My name is Elon Shark, and we are getting this party started. Canucks fans, welcome to the official 2026 NHL Draft Party, where your Vancouver Canucks are selecting 3rd overall and 24th overall. Canucks fans, if you're excited, make some noise! And Canucks fans, be sure to check out our exclusive Draft Watch Party $5 menu. Select beer, coolers, wine, and hot dogs for only $5. Who will be the Canucks' 3rd overall pick? Enter your prediction for a chance to win a pair of Canucks tickets or a $50 Uber Eats gift card. Submit your predictions before the start of the draft to be entered to win. The 2026 Draft 50-50 is live, and Canucks fans, enter our Canucks for Kids Fund combined estimated $100,000 50-50 jackpot sponsored by Park Casino. Scan the QR code on the screen or visit VancouverCanucks5050.com to purchase your tickets. This raffle is live now through the Canucks Development Camp, ending on July 3rd at 5 p.m. Play to win big with 50-50. And Canucks fans, now is your time to get your custom 2026 draft jersey, stop by the team store in section 113 or shop online at fanbase.ca to rep your newest Canuck.
This draft means a great deal to the organization.
We got 2 firsts here, we've got some seconds, and we need to make some hay here.
Obviously, you're looking for some internals, the drive, some of the guys that have faced adversity and found a way through.
To be a Vancouver Canuck, you must be fiercely committed to making this one of the world's leading organizations.
Mastery! A left circle drive, he scores! Caleb Mahoney can score! Igor Stenberg! To the zone, but the Greyhound will keep it in there!
We're excited in the vision and the process we have to build this team through the draft.
It's a long time ago Vancouver Canucks had this amount of picks, and it's a big draft, probably the biggest in the history.
We're going to add some really good pieces to our pipeline here that should make fans excited.
Well, it is KeyBank Arena in Buffalo, where the best undrafted hockey players on the planet have gathered this Friday night, all eager to hear their names called, ready to be put on a jersey to celebrate with family and friends. Meanwhile, in Vancouver, it's crazy downtown, World Cup fever, but there's a different party going on across the street from BC Place. It's a watch party. Canucks Nation set to see its team pick in the top 3 for the first time in '99. There's some greats of the past. Now this team is eyeing towards the future. Another step in the rebuilding process, a foundational piece will be added this evening. It's another decentralized draft. That means the players in Buffalo, the brain trust right here in Vancouver. You see Daniel and Henrik Sedin in the middle of your screen, co-presidents of hockey operation Ryan Johnson to their right, the general manager of this team. We will speak to him later. Hello everybody and welcome to Rogers Arena. My name is Dan Murphy. So happy to be hosting this special pre-draft live stream focusing on your Vancouver Canucks. Now this is one of the biggest nights on the NHL calendar, and it is a huge one for the Vancouver Canucks. It's the first round of the NHL Draft, and the Canucks are in the thick of it. I'm sure you've seen the draft order by now, but let's take a look how it looks for now. The Leafs won the lottery, they'll select first. Then it's the Sharks at number 2. The Canucks own the number 3 pick in this draft. There are a number of players who could go there. We'll talk about those in a second. Sabres now on the 4th pick after that trade with Chicago. Rangers round of the top 5, but don't forget the Canucks also have the 24th overall pick thanks to that December trade with the Minnesota Wild. As mentioned, the draft is in Buffalo. You see the floor there. And we do have boots in the ground in Olivia McDonald.
Thanks, Murph. The countdown is officially on here in Buffalo as we get set for that first round of the 2026 NHL Draft. A big weekend for the Vancouver Canucks as they have 10 picks over the 2 days, including 3rd and 24th in that first round. Lots of anticipation around who they will pick, and we will have all the coverage, including an interview moments after that 3rd overall pick is selected. But I'll let you guys get back to all the details on the live stream.
3rd overall, 1999. very proud to select Henrik Sedin.
A kid from Sweden arrived in Vancouver and found something bigger than himself. A team, a home, a purpose.
Henrik scores!
3rd overall, 2026.
A player that's selected, maybe even 3rd overall, will be able to jump into the league.
That same opportunity exists. This pick has history in it. It has weight. This player will walk into something special. A group ready to build.
Here's Rossi all alone in front, he scores!
A team ready to commit.
Hronek scores!
A city ready to believe.
Williams scores!
June 26th, we pick 3rd. The future of the Vancouver Canucks starts now.
Certainly does. Olivia in Buffalo, but look at this esteemed group of panelists we have here in Vancouver, Rogers Arena. Lina Setaghian, of course, the co-host of the People's Show on Sportsnet 650 is here. Randip, Janda, color analyst for the Vancouver Canucks radio broadcast. Landon Ferraro does some of that as well, but of course he's a panelist and a Canucks insider on Canucks TV on Sportsnet. So, Landon, I'll begin with you. You're the only one of us who have been drafted into the National Hockey League. I can't imagine what this day is like for the players and their families. What are those players going through right now with a half hour until the start?
I mean, it's everything that you've been working for and thinking about your entire life. Like, I wrote a Martin Luther King speech in grade 4 that predicted I was going 1st overall in 2009. Like, that's what you've been waiting for. It's nervous, it's so much energy that you have, but you have nowhere to put it. Until someone tells or says your name, you're just sitting there and waiting. It's the toughest thing, but one of the coolest things they'll ever be a part of.
It's a special day for the players, but it's also a special day for an organization. This is, an important moment, especially for the Vancouver Canucks organization, in a very deep draft. If you start looking at the top 2 names of everybody's heard them, Gavin McKenna, Ivor Stenberg, but even beyond that, you're looking at quality players at the center and defensive position. There's some quality wingers I mentioned right at the top. So this is going to be an impact piece for the Vancouver Canucks right off the bat, whoever they take, because there's some solid depth at the top.
And Lina, there was a little bit of disappointment when didn't win the lottery, but then once you start to look at who's available at number 3, you can get excited. And you can also look at who's gone number 3 in the past and get very excited about the quality of player you can pick there.
That's right. As Randip mentioned, it is a really deep draft this year. You look at some names in the past that have gone 3rd overall. Beckett Seneca, he played all 82 games as a rookie. Youngest Ducks player to reach 60 points, a Calder Trophy finalist. You look through some of the other names, Adam Fantilli, he had his breakout season after his rookie season, but he's become a cornerstone piece for the Blue Jackets and is the future and first-line center for the team. And if you go down a little bit further here, Logan Cooley, Tim Stützle, all franchise-altering pieces.
And since I am the elder statesman here, I'll take some of the earlier options. And you start looking at Leon Draisaitl, we know what type of player he is. He was selected 3rd. Jonathan Toews, multiple-time Cup champion, also taken in that position. And right into this building as well, I know he's got some fans. Henrik Sedin was taken 3rd overall as well. So you know you can get an impact piece at number 3, sometimes even better than the first pick.
About half an hour away of finding out who the Canucks will select in that 3rd overall spot. Let's remind you, the 2026 draft 50-50 is live. Enter our Canucks for Kids Fund combined estimated $100,000 50-50 jackpot. It's sponsored by Park Casino. Scan the QR code on screen or visit VancouverCanucks5050.com to purchase your tickets. Raffle is live now through Canucks Development Camp ending July 3rd at 5 o'clock. Play to win big with 50-50. Canucks hoping to win big with whoever they pick at number 3, and a big part of that selection is the general manager, Ryan Johnson. I caught up with him earlier today. All right, Ryan, how big of a day is this for the franchise?
Well, it's huge to be picking where we're picking with the amount of picks we've had. It's been a long time since we sat in this situation. So we're excited. A lot of work has gone into it, our amateur staff, our entire group. Just to get through all the work, get to this day, and be able to execute a plan we're really excited about.
Everybody likes to visualize, a scenario where the phone's ringing off the hook and deals are being made and picks are being shopped. Anything close to that over the last few days? Has there been a lot of action?
It's been a lot of conversation, a lot of phone calls. Obviously, you're talking to 31 other teams and agents and trying to appease a lot a lot of people and kind of, like I said, stick to your own plan and see what's out there, see what options are. So it very much has been the case, but excited for today to be able to sit with the group and when our number is there to make a selection and walk away tonight after everything is said and done and feel really good about what we've added to our system.
There has been a lot of talk about your head coach and his son being drafted this year. You've made it clear that there's separation there, and you haven't discussed the pick with Manny. And there's no problem if you select him, Caleb, or don't. With that said, how important is it for this day to be about Manny, the dad, than Manny, the coach?
Well, very much. It's nothing we have discussed this week as a group. Like I said, the decision to make Manny our head coach was one decision, and the decision we make to, if we select at number 3, is a complete separate decision on behalf of the organization. So it has not changed any of our approach, our discussion, anything, just because Manny's son happens to be available for this year's draft.
There have been some Americans that have left Canadian cities recently, some off winning teams and some looking to win, as Quinn Hughes did here leaving. Do you guys read anything into that when you're talking about perhaps taking an American with the 3rd overall pick?
No, we have not. Nationality has not come into play in our discussions, how we will approach just today's draft, but moving forward.
Any team come close to knocking your socks off for that 3rd overall pick, or do you envision right now you guys will be picking at number 3?
Everything is always on the table. You listen, but as of now and where we sit, we're excited to select at number 3 tonight and walk away with a very good hockey player.
Finally, GMs are always tied to the draft picks. Does the final decision come down to you?
Yeah, we've done a lot of work, a lot of discussions. At the end of the day, the responsibility is on me to support our staff, to encourage them, inspire them, but at the end of the day, take the information and as a group, we make a decision, but the responsibility comes on me to eventually say, yes, this is the person we're going with.
Best of luck. Enjoy the day.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.
Yes, plenty of preparation has gone into this day, and there's still work to do. As you see the war room right close here to the draft, the arena floor, at Rogers Arena. Now, we're going to go with the assumption that McKenna is going 1 and Stenberg's going 2 for now. And if that is the case, there are probably 3 or 4 players that we could project at number 3. And I'm going to let you go first, Landon, who you think might be selected in that spot.
Well, the one that's been talked about the most in this market has been Caleb Malhotra. He had such a strong second half of the year in Brantford, where he put up 29 goals and 84 points in 67 games. He follows that up in 15 games in the playoffs with another 13 goals and 26 points. He's a full 200-foot center. He drives plays up the ice. He's a playmaker, but he's got a shot as well. But the most important thing to me, it's the ability to make plays out of pressure. You look at the new NHL, how fast it's gone. Space gets taken away really fast. You have to be able to have that IQ to see the play, but then have the hands to make it. Caleb's got that. He's going to keep working on his skating, but to me, he's a really, really solid prospect to be happy about.
So if a couple wingers go 1-2, and if it's not a center at number 3, Lina, there are a number of quality defensemen that have been projected to go 3, 4, 5 in that area. Who are you keeping your eyes on?
I got to go with the one that has been top ranked for the most consistent amount of time, and that's Chase Reed. He's the right shot D out of Sioux Greyhounds in the OHL. He's got a big shot. He's a primary offensive driver. Think of him as like a QB on the power play. He often compares himself to Zach Werenski, and his vision on the ice is unmatched. He's not much of a physical player, but he defends with his stick, and he's got this amazing ability to manipulate his opponents and score some goals.
Yeah, put up a bunch of points the last couple of years with the Sioux Greyhounds. A fantastic defenseman. And I would say, Randip, that you also have your eyes on a D-man in that spot?
That's right. I'm going to go Carson Carrolls, who plays in Prince George in the Western Hockey League. So a couple of things about this player: 6'2", nearly 200 pounds, and he hits like a Mack truck. He's a farm boy. He worked on the farm, and you can tell he puts in a lot of hard work on the ice as well. And what I like about him is that this is a rugged, mean character, but he also brings that offense. And beyond that, you know, talking about projections with Carson Carroll, he's seen as a top pairing defenseman, maybe not that quarterback, so to speak, like a Chase Reed profile, but certainly brings an offensive element and some nastiness.
Let's get back to the Malhotra story for a moment. Did you know that 28 years ago tomorrow, Manny Malhotra was drafted in Buffalo in the first round by the New York Rangers, and now he's there wearing two hats as the head coach of the Canucks, but more importantly as the father of Caleb, who's going to go high in the draft. And earlier today, Olivia McDonald caught up with the head coach of your Vancouver Canucks.
Manny, an exciting day here in Buffalo, of course, ahead of that first round of the 2026 NHL Draft. A couple reasons for you why it's exciting, but let's start from that head coaching perspective. Why is a day like today so important and exciting in terms of those picks that you're going to get?
Well, obviously this is the backbone of what we're trying to build here, bringing in quality talent, quality people into the organization. So when you have the opportunity to draft as high as we do today, you obviously have to get that pick right. So it's a big day for us in terms of getting those people that are going to be the next generation of Vancouver Canucks.
Well, you in your last 2 seasons have worked really closely with this young talent, and maybe just take us through those next steps in terms of development for these guys and what that maybe looks like.
Well, I think every player has a different path to the league. Every player has a different skill set. But the thing that we've kept preaching in Abbotsford, and the thing you see from a developmental standpoint, is the transferable habits that get you to be an everyday NHL player. And, you know, it comes with repetition. It comes with an understanding of how hard and how heavy you have to play at the next level. And over the years, you just see how much work guys put into their craft over the course of summer, over the course of the season, to get themselves to that next level.
Well, of course, you've been through a draft yourself, and now today, as you say, you get to put the dad hat on. So to see it kind of from that other perspective, what is it like to see it from there?
It's been a special week for us, a special couple days here, especially in Buffalo. Just seeing everything that Caleb's gone through over the last few weeks, few months, few years even, getting himself to this point. And just the hoopla around it, the excitement that comes with it, the nerve that come with it. So to see it from a dad's perspective is very cool, understanding what he's going through. And just watching him go through the emotions has been pretty special for our whole family.
Well, for your son and for the other young guys going through this today, what's a piece of advice that you'd give them as they get the nerves before they get their name called?
Enjoy every moment of it. It's obviously a very special day in a hockey player's life to hear your name get called. There's nerves that go along with the what if game that you play in your head. What if I go there? What if I go here? But ultimately, it's a special day. Enjoy the experience. And again, it's a very special moment for them, but this is just the starting line.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today, and good luck for the rest of it.
Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, what a day it's going to be for the Malhotra family. Landon, your father was with you at your draft. Your father played the National Hockey League. He was nervous just being a parent. What would it be like for Manny, considering both hats he's wearing there and everything he's focusing on? Of course, he's focusing more on his son, but he's got to be paying attention to everything else.
To be honest, I think he's going to be paying attention more on the Canucks side and what's going on. He can't do anything with Caleb, and to be honest, whether it's here or somewhere else, he's going to be off the board very early. I think it's probably better for Manny that he has the other side of it to keep his mind occupied a little bit. Instead of going through every scenario, what could play out for his son, he can be there, just enjoy it, try and focus on the Canucks side, and then be really happy when his kid's name does get called.
This has been a pretty big storyline, Randip. It doesn't happen often that a coach has his son in his lineup. We saw it with the Brindamores this year. It happened, albeit an assistant coach in Winnipeg. Is this something we should be focusing on? Because it is a fun storyline.
It is a fun story, and there's a difference between a talking point and an issue. And a talking point for sure, because this is a pretty cool moment if it happens where Manny Malhotra and Caleb Malhotra could be on the same team. The player is drafted, but at the same time, both of these individuals are very, very professional. With Manny, going back to his playing days, hockey comes first, and that is very, very important to him, and he's going to love the process. One of the things he mentioned to me way back when was, I love falling in love with the process, and that's important to him, so it's going to be hockey. And Caleb is wired very much the same way. So for me, is it a talking point? Of course it is. It hasn't really happened at this level in the draft, but it's not an issue because both of these individuals are wired a certain way.
And Lina, there's always going to be pressure on a high draft pick. And then there's always going to be the focus if his dad's the coach. But it could be somewhat of a soft landing spot for right now.
Absolutely. Obviously, Caleb, if he is selected, is not going to step foot into the NHL right away. He's committed to Boston. He'll be doing a season there. You don't know what the trajectory is going to look like for him in the AHL, if he's going to transition. And that gives you a bit of filler space in between, having your dad as your head coach and having Manny be a first-time NHL head coach. It'll give some sort of leeway as well. And like Randip mentioned, Caleb is a pro as well. He's mature beyond his years after, reading all the scouting reports. I do think that it's going to be, all in all, fantastic if he is selected.
All right, we'll have to wait and see. It's getting there awfully quick for the start of this draft. Now we should remind you that you can get your custom 2026. Look at the amount of people that are here on the floor filling up quickly to watch the Canucks make their first round pick. Get your custom 2026 draft jersey today. Stop by the team store in section 113 or shop online at vanbase.ca to rep your newest Vancouver Canuck.
There's a responsibility that comes with putting on this jersey.
Trevor Linden. Brock Besser. Brady Colts.
Every person who's ever worn it understood something. That it isn't just a team, it's a commitment to this city, to this community, to each other, to something bigger than any one of us, but connects us. Today, we get to add to that legacy. 10 picks, and we're not taking a single one for granted. This is a new chapter, and we're writing it with intention, with purpose. This is what building looks like. This is what commitment looks like. The future of the Vancouver Canucks is being written right now, and we are just getting started.
Okay, with the Canucks Director of Amateur Scouting, Todd Harvey. Todd, any nerves of anticipation for today? Because I guess as far as your job goes, today is the day.
Yeah, I wouldn't say nerves. I'd say excitement. We're pretty excited here with where we're at, and worked hard in the last few days, kind of putting the finishing touches on the list, and we're ready to go.
Is the process any different when you have the 3rd overall pick as compared to like the 15th overall pick in the draft?
Well, the amount of times we went over it, yeah, I'd say it's a little different, but we're excited with where we're at there, and I think the player that we get is going to be really good for the Vancouver Canucks, and our guys put a lot of work in through the year, and we're excited to get going here.
How comprehensive is the preparation when you have 10 picks in the draft, including 4 in the first 41?
Well, yesterday was a long day. We go over it and make sure we're, having the guys in the right spots and go over it again, and to go over it again. And then, we walk out of the room, everybody's in agreement, and we're ready. Like I said, we're get on the floor and we're ready.
Since the lottery happened, how intense have the debates been amongst your staff about who should be that person picked at number 3?
Well, I wouldn't say we're body slamming each other, but definitely having some good conversation and dialogue. And, it's important to go through every scenario and everything, all the information that we've had on those players in that area. And, we'll walk out of there with the conviction and we'll see what happens.
you mentioned scenarios. How flexible and fluid do you have to be when you're picking a couple of times in the first round because if someone moves up in front of you or someone goes off the board? So how many scenarios do you have?
We've got lots. We're prepared. We've worked on that in the last few days here and made sure that whatever happens, we're going to be prepared for it.
So if it's expected that McKenna goes 1 and Stenberg goes 2, are you guys now know who you will be selecting at number 3?
I should hope so. Yes, we do. And, like I said, we'll just have to wait to find out.
How big of a day is this for this organization?
It's a huge day. Great, big day for the organization, for the city. I think everybody should be excited, and we're all excited at the same time.
Congrats on all your hard work, and have a great day.
All right, Murph, thanks.
There you see the counter, 6 minutes, 20 seconds until the show starts in Buffalo, and the Leafs are officially on the clock. Quite a crowd gathering here at Rogers Arena, getting set to see the Canucks make that 3rd overall selection. The retired jerseys are down near the floor. You can get your pictures taken. You can get your picture taken with the man, too, Stan Smeal, of course, number 12 for the Vancouver Canucks. He in here attendance, getting his photo taken, and the war room is getting set to make their selection as well. Ryan Johnson, Daniel and Henrik Sedin, Emily Castonguay there as well. Now, there are people's jobs to try to predict who's going to go where, 1, 2, 3. That's tough enough. Canucks pick at 24. Once you get to that part of the draft, sitting here now, it's almost impossible to select who might be available. But you're going to do your best to give us a player.
I'm going to put my scouting hat on. I'm going to not travel too far of a distance because at number 24 from Penticton, plays for the Vancouver Giants, I've got Mathis Preston on my list. He's a right shot center. His separating factor is his explosive speed and high hockey IQ. He's also got an NHL level shot release. This guy can score at any angle. And he's got a smaller stature, but he doesn't shy away from contact. Now, a fun little tidbit about him, there are 2 good buds of his that are also going to be drafted this year, the Ruck twins, Liam and Marcus Ruck. They are childhood best friends. They spend summers together, and Mathis Preston also has his draft jacket lined with both the Ruck twins and their families in the jacket together.
And the jersey that you just saw, that yellow one with the Canuck skate logo on it, that's the Junior Canucks brick team. And when you look back at over all those years on this team specifically, the Ruck twins, Preston, Ryan Lynn, that'll be a chance to be a first rounder. Caleb Maholtra is on that team as well. McKenna was the year before. This team's led by John Calvano. He's a skills coach and a coach here in Vancouver that I was lucky enough to meet when I was 10 and worked with all the way through. You go back and you look at all those brick teams, the amount of NHL players out of them is phenomenal. I was just going to say, basically anyone that comes out of BC has played for that team. It's really cool to see and all those memories being made for all of them.
That's fantastic, and to hear that local story, that's so many shared connections in this draft class. But I'm going to go out of province with my pick, which is going to the Quebec Major Junior League and the Quebec Remparts with Maddox Desjardins, who's the son of Pierre Desjardins, former NHLer. This guy is north-south, meat and potatoes hockey. He's an individual that's reliable defensively, and he plays with power. If you're looking at a high-end comp, maybe a Pierre-Luc Dubois, on the lower end, a Nick Watt, that's the style he plays. He plays through you, he doesn't go around you, and that's an NHL-ready body.
Exciting day for this Vancouver Canucks franchise, picking in the top 3 for the first time since 1999, and if you remember that, well, that went pretty well for this franchise. A couple of those banners hanging behind us of those players who now occupy very important seats here. It was a day, that draft day, that Brian Burke was able to pull off some magic.
We will be picking the Sedin twins at 2 and 3.
Vancouver trades Brian McCabe and its first-round pick in 2000 in exchange for Chicago's first-round pick, that's 4th overall. Tampa Bay trades its first-round pick overall to Vancouver in exchange for the 4th pick overall in '99 and 2 third-round picks. Vancouver trades to Atlanta the 1st pick overall in exchange for the 2nd pick overall and a conditional 3rd-round pick in 2000.
The Vancouver Canucks are very proud to select for Marshall Spink, Team Moto of the Swedish Elite League, Daniel and Henrik Sedin.
Congratulations. How does it feel to get a chance not only to be drafted, but to stay together? Daniel first.
This is what we want, so we're happy.
How about a chance to go on the West Coast, play in Vancouver? Do you think that's going to be a great opportunity for the two of you to grow in the NHL?
I think so. It's going to be great.
All right, just about ready for the show. There was a surprise that day. Assuming there's no surprises at 1-2 this evening, are we thinking it's between Malhotra and Reed?
Yeah, I would think it's between those two. I have a hard time believing them passing up the center. That's where my gut goes with this.
Yeah, I picked Carson Karels earlier on. I liked his style of game, but I feel like when you're talking about the center position, it's tough to go away from that, a premium position. So I think Caleb is the front runner in my eye.
I did talk about Chase Reed, but I am also, like Randip and Landon, I am also with Caleb. The reason why is because RJ emphasizes the vision, the culture, the change, and Caleb is such a well-rounded player, both on and off the ice, and holds such great leadership skills that I think would go a really long way.
Thank you, Lina. Thank you. We will hear more from these three in commercial breaks after the Canucks make their selection for sure. So more from Lina and Randip and Landon in a moment, but we're getting ready for the 2026 NHL Draft. It is on Rogers Sportsnet. And don't forget, Olivia is on site, and she will be bringing us an interview with whoever the Canucks do select at number 3. So stick around, let's enjoy the show. Vancouver Canucks not yet on the clock, but we know they're picking number 3, and it should be a fantastic day here in Vancouver and an excellent day for this franchise. Enjoy the show, everyone.